Hi guys, that's me, Robbie from EnglishArmy.com, and welcome back to my video blog. Currently, I'm having my morning tea. As a matter of fact, it's green tea with lemon. One smart person suggested a while back that I drink green tea with lemon as a way of boosting my immune system and whatnot, and it actually helped, you know what I mean? So that was a very wise suggestion, right, on that person's part. Anyhow, today we're going to look at the following English idiomatic expression. As a matter of fact, I forgot what the expression was. Seriously, what's wrong with me? It just slipped my mind. I cannot believe that. It's unbelievable. I remember it now. But it just goes to show that my head is full of different thoughts and everything, and it's all too easy for me to forget the stuff that I actually wanted to put in this video, right? So, today's idiomatic expression is a good night's sleep, right? And it may sound very simple. In fact, it's super simple, right? A good night's sleep, right? When you've had a good night's sleep, obviously you've slept very well. However, there's a reason for me to creating a whole video dedicated to this particular idiomatic expression. And if you want to find out what the reason is, please bear with me for a few more minutes and everything is going to become crystal clear to you, my friends. So, welcome back. A good night's sleep. Last night I had a really good night's sleep. Well, as a matter of fact, come to think of it, the day before was even better, you know what I mean? This morning I actually forced myself to wake up earlier, 7:30, which is, by my earlier standards, 7:30 is it's still quite late. It's just that I'm on my holidays at the moment, and lately I've been sleeping in mornings, and I've gotten used to getting up at 9 o'clock or even after 9, which is super late, you know? So on those mornings when I got up past 9, actually, I rolled out of my bed at 9:30 or something, I really had a good night's sleep, you know what I mean? I slept like a baby, and I cannot remember when would have been the last time I had such a great sleep. So when I slept till 9 or even past that, I really had a good night's sleep. Last night, I can't really complain. It was still better than getting up at 5:30 in the morning, which is my typical getting up time in the morning on my working days, you know. But I still had a good night's sleep. And now, speaking of the reason why I decided to dedicate a whole video to this phrase, the reason is simple enough. A lot of my students, as you may know, and for those of you who didn't know, yes, I've been coaching people via Skype, face-to-face. It was a program called Fluency Star, you know, and the website is still there, fluencystar.com. It's just that I'm not taking any more students currently because I just can't handle it, you know what I mean? There's only so many hours in my day, and I come home very late at night, and I just cannot do that. But anyhow, a lot of those students, and when we talked about sleeping and related matters, I actually think that none of them could use this phrase, good night's sleep. And they tried describing the concept of having had a good sleep in a different way. And obviously it came across slightly awkward because, as you may know, native English speakers refer to things in a specific manner, you know what I mean? So a lot of concepts are described in a specific way, and if you try and describe them in a different way, it just doesn't sound right. And the good night's sleep is one of those examples, you know? No matter what other way you put it, you know, my sleep was good or whatever, you know, it doesn't kind of come across as a native-like speech. So that's the reason why I decided to record this video. So next time round, when you have to tell someone that you really had a good night's sleep, you know what I mean, that you slept really well, you have to use this expression, you know. I had a good night's sleep, you know, and that's another tiny little step towards your English fluency, towards your goal of speaking just like a native English speaker, you know. Thanks for watching this video, my friends. If you have any further questions, obviously, please feel free to publish them in the comment section below, down there. And chat to you soon again. Bye-bye.